So welcome back, guys. Like I said, I would do my Laval Quasar deck profile, essentially. Well, not deck profile. I was just going to show it to you. I mean, you've already seen it before, pretty much. But I was just going to show you a couple duels, and this was just going to be the continuation, pretty much, of the last talk about what you think is going to appear on the next ban list. So, I already gave you my ideas of what's going to happen with Gold Sarcophagus, anyway. I think it's going to be at least semi-limited because of what's it called, elemental dragons. So that's the reason why. I mean, I only ran 2 in the very beginning because I'm not as rich as I'd like to be, and I thought that 2 was working just fine. It's not absolutely necessary. The only reason why I even run Gold Sarcophagus is because of to essentially try to get Rekindling faster than normal. But actually, I did change up the extra deck a little bit. By a little bit, I mean I took out Mistworm and put in this guy who's OCG. I mean, like, he seems pretty good because he can get over. He's essentially 3100 as soon as he hits the field. Yeah. So, and also Starform Dragon because I had TG Halberd Cannon in here, but I've summoned TG Halberd Cannon once out of like the 200 times that I've dueled with this deck. And he's just not as... I mean, I'm going to summon Quasar instead of TG Halberd Cannon anyway. So Starform Dragon's a lot easier to bring out, and he's sort of like a mini Quasar, like I've told you, because I mean, you know, with his ability and whatnot. He's also like a mini Obelisk, because it can't be negated. His summoning can't be negated, card effects can't be activated when he summons, that type of thing. So he's pretty good as a backup, just in case if your opponent is like really screwing you over, and you don't have enough stuff in your graveyard when you use Rekindling to summon Quasar. So instead you have to summon a backup in order to either buy time or just to slowly beat the crap out of your opponent. So that's the reason why I've got powerful stuff like Starform Dragon or Ogre Rock Castle. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. I can't think of... I've already told you that... So yeah, a lot of people seem to be using a lot more Cardcars. So Cardcar might get hit on the next ban list. That would be pretty... It'd be pretty unbelievable, but then again, One Day of Peace getting limited to 1, no one saw that shit coming. So, Cardcar might get hit. I mean, I know a lot of people run it now for consistency, but, I mean, he has such a heavy drawback, I can't imagine him actually being hit. But then again, if people keep trying to use him more and more, then he's eventually going to get hit, because that's the whole point of, I mean, that's the whole point of the ban list, is so that way Konami can make money. If they see a lot of people are using it, then they're like, well, either we can reprint it, or we can put it on the ban list and let it get hit. They've already reprinted it, so there'd be no disadvantage in it getting hit on the next ban list, so, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it in terms of what I think could actually be touched, that would actually affect me. I mean, if Laval's win... I mean, if any type of Laval, especially a Laval Quasar, wins tournament, I already told you, Lavalval Dragon will be banned, and maybe Molten Conduction Field would get like semi-limited or something. But if they wanted to absolutely destroy Quasar, all they would have to do is semi-limit Handmaiden, and then you would have destroyed Quasar. Essentially, without a third Handmaiden, you can't do anything. So, yeah. Anyway, let's actually get on to the dueling, shall we? Shall we? Let's do this thing. Okay. Wait, what did I hit? Did I hit duel? Oh my gosh, I don't want to duel people. Maybe in the future I'll do some live duels. That would be cool. That way you can actually see what's going through my head when I do it. Okay, let's see. What a queer? What is this? Oh, no, I think this is me using... Yeah, okay. Not Quasar. Dude, man, it's because so many people run freaking, what's it called, burn decks these days. They're such fucking queers. God, it pisses me off whenever they run burn decks. But, if you want to run a good deck against a burn deck, run Psychics. They're the perfect thing to counteract burn decks. Anyway, so first things first, look at your hand. You don't have any of the Lavals that you want. You have 2 Lakeside Ladies, but, I mean, I can't do anything with that. So, first of all, play One Day of Peace, and then what you can do is, you've got one of the cards that you need for the combo. Actually, now you just drew the second card that you need for the combo. So you need a level 1, a Rekindling, and a Molten Conduction field, or some way to put those 5 lava monsters that you need in the graveyard into the graveyard. So what I do is actually just activate Cardcar since I'm safe, obviously, from 1 day peace. And I drew that Molten Conduction field. Hallelujah. So I put one of the Lakeside ladies, which is useless, into the grave for hand size limit. And I let this guy go. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, but he's not going to win, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I got lucky. I've got the 3 cards that I need, plus a Heavy Storm and a Dark Hole, so honestly, I didn't need the Heavy Storm or Dark Hole, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. So, Molten Conduction, put those 5 that I need in the grave. So, what 5 do I need in the grave? Well, I'll show you. These 5 right here. 3 Handmaidens and 2 Magma Cannoneers. So there you go. And why do you need them? Well, if you haven't watched my Quasar videos before, it's to bring out this guy, and then Special Summon Boost Warrior to bring out Formula. Draw another 2 cards, so you replenish your hand back to back to 5, I guess. Anyway, so then you go into Quasar and attack twice, pretty much. I mean, he could try to activate a Battle Fader, but you'd negate it. He could try to activate a Gores, but you'd negate it. But if you try to activate both, then you couldn't negate it, so unfortunately. But yeah, so that's how you win really fast, like, I suppose. You only need 3 cards in order for it to work, really. Not even, and those 3 cards, like, there's multiple copies of it, too. Here's another one. Oh, this guy. Oh my gosh, this guy was a sore loser. But, yeah, so I've got a level 1, I've got a Molten Conduction field. Now all I need is a Rekindling. But also, I've got a Cardcar so I could draw, and a Swift Scarecrow to save me. So, let's see what happens. So, he goes first. Yep, and he doesn't do anything, because... Wait, why didn't he summon anything? I guess he didn't want to risk anything. But yeah, anyway, so I've got another Molten Conduction field. I don't really need it. So, I play the first one to put those 5 monsters in the grave. And then I use Dark World Dealings. Hopefully draw... again, I didn't get it, unfortunately. But I get rid of that useless Molten Conduction field. Then I activate Gold Sarcophagus for Rekindling. Maybe I'll draw it. Maybe I'll draw it, but I will eventually get it in 2 turns. And then I play Cardcar to draw 2 more cards so I can get a +1. Oh, look at that! I drew the Rekindling, so perfect. I don't need that other Rekindling. But yeah, so I can save myself, obviously, with Swift Scarecrow, just in case. And, I mean... Short of this guy using cost, yeah, if this guy had a cost in like a Pollux or something, and he went into a Pleiades, let's see if he's got a Pleiades in here. Wow. Okay, I was about to say, yeah, I forgot he's rank 5. Yeah, Pleiades, I need to sell my Pleiades, obviously. I got him in my Hidden Arsenal box, but gosh, Pleiades is just so broken. He's so good. Oh my god. Okay, Heavy Storm, first of all. Get that shit out of the way. Next, Rekindling, bring all those things to the field, and then go into, I mean, I don't really need Hyper Librarian, but I summon him anyway. Yeah, he activated Max C, what to do, it's not going to do him any good. Not unless he draws a, either Battle Fader, Swift Scarecrow, or that's it, actually. Like, he would need 2 of them, in fact. So going to Formula, then I can activate Lavalval Dragon's effect. Bounce that card back. So I could bounce pretty well. Let's see. I could bounce another card back if I wanted to, because I've got enough Lavals in the grave in order to do that. But yeah, so now I've got the field completely clear. So then he quit out because, I mean, as soon as I summoned Quasar, he backed out because, I mean, what are you going to do? He's got nothing that can protect him. He kept drawing cards for Max C, but none of those cards are any good, and he was about to take an 8,000 life point slap to the face, pretty much. What's this? Let's see. Probably against the... Oh, okay, no, those are Burn decks? No. Okay, FTQ, so here you go. So here's the reason why I said that all you need is 3 cards, and there they are. All 3 cards, and it's not that hard to get them either. You've got Molten Conduction Field, a level 1, and a Rekindling. And you've got Quasar, pretty much. So I'm going to do it in fast mode because you don't need to see me do it in slow mode, pretty much. There you go. Bring it out. I mean, Lavals were obviously meant to bring out Quasar for a specific reason, because Lavals are weak without Quasar being their pinch hitter, I guess. And now he can try to do whatever he wants. I let him activate Pot of Duality because he can't special summon now, so all he can do is normal summon or set. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead and do that. I don't fucking care. MST is back row, so just in case. And then what I can do is, because I actually have a Monster Reborn, I can Monster Reborn Lavalval Dragon and use Lavalval Dragon's effect. Bounce that card back into his hand, attack for 8,000, and that's game. It was an FTQ, so I first turn Quasar. But of course I can't attack my first turn, so I attack my second turn, and then that's game. So there you go. That's a short little demonstration, I suppose, of how to do it. But yeah, so that's Laval Quasar, in case you were wondering. So just real quickly, Magma Cannoneer, Laval Miller, Lakeside Lady, Cardcar, Boost Warrior, Handmaiden, Swift Scarecrow, Battle Fader, 3 Rekindlings, Dark World Dealings, Molten Conduction Field, Dark Hole, 1 day of peace, Heavy Storm, 1-for-1, Gold Sarc, Monster Reborn, Pot of Duality right now. If 1 day of peace were so nice to come back to 3, then I would replace the Pot of Dualities with 1 day of peace. Because right now it kind of helps me with searching, but you give up your ability to special summon, so I wouldn't be able to summon Quasar that turn. 2 MSTs and 1 Torrential Tribute. And the extra deck, it's not really, I'll just hover over them and you can see what they are, obviously. So you can just pause the video at any time and just look at them. I mean, if you want to replicate this, I would suggest trying your own build if you want, because a lot of people put suggestions in there like, why do you run this? Why do you run that? You do realize you don't have to run my deck, right? So just try your own version if you want. So yeah, that's pretty much Laval Quasar. So be sure to put in the comments what you think will happen on the next ban list, because I'd like to actually get some ideas, because I'm thinking like Dragoons and Gold Sarc because of some of the top tier decks, but I would like some ideas of what you think will get hit in Prophecies. So the only thing that I can really think of is, I can't think of the Grand Spellbook Tower being hit, but I can think of Judgment maybe getting hit, maybe getting down to 2, even though most people only run 2 anyway because of Spellbook of Secrets. I guess Spellbook of Secrets could get hit, but you know, whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, learned something from it, and I will talk to y'all in the future. So see ya.